Peter actually found me. I think he had talked to someone who, just as I was beginning to start the Center for American Progress, and he called me and said he wanted to come in and see me. The first thing he did after we shook hands was he asked me whether he could take his leg off, which I thought was an unusual introduction. I said, you know, whatever works for you.
I first met Peter Lewis in January of 2004. For some months I had been carrying around a plan to create what would become Media Matters. I met with Peter and his son Jonathan. They asked me what I needed to do it, and they asked me how long it would take. I said 12 weeks to execution. The very next morning, they gave me what I needed, and I made damn sure I met that deadline.
Just like he did with Progressive Insurance, when Peter helped found the Democracy Alliance, he pushed all of us to challenge the conventional wisdom. As a result, a new progressive infrastructure has emerged and has made the movement more effective and more efficient.
Peter was one of the very first who understood the significance of 9/11 and said, you know, Anthony, this is going to be a tough time. We're going to need the ACLU even more now than ever before, and we're glad you're there.
Peter Lewis is somebody who doesn't just talk the talk, he actually defends people's right to talk. He's somebody who doesn't just give contributions, he's been strategic. He's built institutions.
The ACLU has played a very, very important role. It has risen to the occasion. Peter Lewis also has risen to the occasion. Peter Lewis is a man of principles and who's willing to stand up for them, and that is a rather rare quality.
He is a person who really looks under the hood, I think appropriately tries to give guidance to the executive team at the Center for American Progress, and has been just a tremendous mentor to me as he's given me extremely valuable advice about how to run a big operation as he did in the private sector.
I think Peter Lewis changed the culture of progressive giving and showed the world that progressives are as serious about changing the country as conservatives.
He's made a long-term, large commitment to building a progressive infrastructure that can counter the conservative drift of our politics. Without him, we would be much weaker in the battle with the right, the battle of ideas, and the battle for the direction of this country. He's made an amazing contribution, and at the Campaign for America's Future, we are really honored to be able to recognize him as a true progressive champion.